Hello everybody and welcome to my 101st VBA 2010 tutorial, and this tutorial is going to show you how to create add-ins. Now, an add-in in Excel generally just gives you kind of a group of extra kind of functions or a bit of functionality that you can add into your workbook and then use kind of continuously. So it's quite a good way, if you know how to make them, to distribute different functions that you want to make without people actually having to understand how your code works or anything like that. If you click on this add-ins in the developer tab, or if you're on 2003 you go to tools and then add-ins, and it's going to give you a list of add-ins in here, and these are just my standard ones that I've got. A lot of people use the analysis tool pack, and if you tick on these, then you can just use various functions in those. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create my own, and I'm going to use the code that I used in the last tutorial. So I've got this reverse function. Basically, I want this reverse to be an add-in, so people can just tick on that add-in and then they can start using this reverse function. What you'd probably do is you'd actually have various functions. You probably have kind of group of about 10 or 11 or 12, and you kind of distribute them to people and say, hey, have a look at my beautiful functions. So first thing I'm going to do is it's very simple. Just go to File, Save As, and then in your drop down here, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get you to see what's in the drop down. There we go. So you click on this drop down that says Excel macro enabled workbook. Just go to Excel add-in, and then by default it's going to try and save it in my Excel add-ins folder. I don't want to put it in there because I want you guys to be able to access it. So I'm just going to put it in my examples folder, and I'm just going to name it to reverse add-in, and then press save, press OK, and now it's going to have created my add-in. So when I go on my add-ins, it's not going to have it in here instantly, although I would have done if I'd have done it in their default choice. But what I'm going to do is just go on to browse, and I'm just going to find myself my add-in. So here we are, reverse add-in, press OK, and then I've got it in here and it's ticked, and press OK. So now when I go into a new workbook, so file, new, blank workbook, it's got no kind of code in it. If we go into the Visual Basic editor and look at my tutorial, then there's nothing in here. What am I looking for? Book 1, objects. There's nothing in any of these modules, but what I can still do is I can still go into my add-ins, make sure my reverse add-in is ticked, and then I can just use my reverse function. So equals reverse, and if I have something in here, and it's going to reverse it for me. So that is how you create an add-in. It's very, very simple. You can make them a bit more secure. So in the next tutorial, I'm going to show you how to pre-compile your add-ins and also password protect them. So thanks for listening, and I hope to catch you in the next tutorial.